been a long time coming, but you got the message now.
Fight!
What is going on, everybody? What a time to be alive right now. 5 years. 5 whole years of pain, struggling, defeat, you name it, any emotion that deals with, like, I don't know, whatever. It took 5 years, but they did it. TK is 2017 Cwl Dallas champions, and I couldn't even be more happy. I mean, I stayed up till 1, 2 o'clock my time watching the stream. I was losing my mind. Heart was racing. And when they took the final match, I smacked the hell out of my chair. And if it wasn't a living apartment, I'd be screaming my head off right now. I'm not even kidding. I would be yelling to the heavens, thanking God for whatever. But they finally did it. They pulled through after 5 years of a struggle. They came back, and they took the competition by storm, and they surprised a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people who didn't think they could do it. As you know, Bo 2 was their last good year, which was 5 years ago. That was the last time TK ever, like, I think they placed second at that match. I don't remember, but anyway, that's not the point. But so they did it. I mean, they changed up the roster a little bit. 2 of the guys that were with them previously left. They got 2 new guys in, which are, oh my goodness, monsters at what they do. Kenny is a beast on the SMG. Dude's aggressive, doesn't care. There could be 5 dudes running at him. He would say, I'm going to take out at least 3 of you. And he would. He would pull through and, like, almost wipe him clean. And Chino is a master with the AR. Now, they were using FG42s. I was kind of hoping they might use the M1941s, considering they have a faster fire rate. But then again, I kind of see why they chose FGs, because while it has a slower fire rate, it actually has more control, because the 41, it has recoil. It doesn't have bad recoil, but it's there. Like, I use it a lot, and you can see the recoil. But dude is a machine on the AR. Accuracy, I was questioning him a little bit. I mean, it seemed like there was a couple times he was struggling, but then he would just come out of nowhere and pull some crazy moves. Like, he pulled a 1v4 clutch on Optic, which was mind-blowing. I literally almost went through my roof, because that was just, wow. And, of course, Theory was doing his thing. You know, he plays smart. He kind of plays his bait. You know, he'll bring the rest of the guys in, and then, you know, the other guys will just come in and just sweep them clean. But they did it. I mean, they absolutely 100% did it. And I couldn't be more happy. I've been following TK since, like, late 2013, early 2014, when they were, I mean, they've been around for a while, but at this point, I don't want to say they were kind of becoming the underdog, really, but they were kind of becoming the team that, like, everyone was kind of losing hope in, because, you know, after Bo 2, I mean, it was like, you know, 3rd places, 4th places, and, you know, just so on and so forth. But the minute after CWL for Infinite Warfare, the minute it ended, and we all knew World War II was the next Call of Duty game, I said that exact same day, this is going to be TK's game. This is going to be the game where they come back hard, they come back swinging, and they're going to take it. And I didn't say that they were going to win. I said that they were going to make this big comeback. But the fact that they won the whole thing, you know, I mean, I lost for words. I couldn't be more happier with these guys. As you all know, teams like Optic, FaZe, E-United, Envy, they were kind of the guys that when they would come to these tournaments, everyone's like, you know, one of these guys is going to take it. But this year, no one expected the boys at TK. Yeah, that's right, I'm repping. The boys at TK came back and stole this competition. They surprised a lot of people. A lot of people doubted, said that, you know, they probably weren't going to make it this far. And then for them just to push through everything and go through all that bullshit and stuff, you know, just being screwed over just time after time, year after year. They didn't let that stop them. They changed up roster. They got more aggressive. They came in and they they just took this tournament. It's wild. It is super wild, and I mean, I couldn't be more proud of them. You know, the fan base for TK is a super loyal fan base. Now, I'm not saying that they're the only loyal fan base, because I know every other team's fan base is super loyal to them, which I would hope so. But you know, a lot of times when a certain team or organization kind of starts to just dwindle a little bit and kind of start to, you know, not really, you know, play up to what people like to see him play as. Like, people tend to lose hope and just kind of drift away and go find another team. But, you know, we never left him. We never gave up hope. You know, I mean, every day on Twitter, anytime they played, you know, if they didn't place well, everybody was on there just saying, hey, you know what? Don't stress it. You just got to practice more, come back harder. And they did. They really did. Now, they may, you know, in past prior CWL tournaments or whatever, you know, they may not have placed high, but, you know, I mean, they just kept gradually coming up. They kept coming up in the ranks. And, you know, and that's all you can really ask for a team. But for them to come this weekend to Cwl Dallas and just take the whole thing, I mean, wow. I mean, I'm not going to lie, you know, I mean, I know I'm a huge TK fan, but I do have respect for the OG teams that have been in this for however long. So, you know, I give them respect, but it blew my mind when they 3-0'd Optic. Like, Optic's one of the big, huge teams, you know. They're usually, you know, just blazing through the competition, and TK comes in and 3-0's them. I mean, that says a lot. It means, you know, they've been doing work. They've really been doing work, you know, with scrims and practices. They've been doing a lot of stuff. So I'm really happy, as you can tell. My Twitter was just mad. I mean, it was TK all days. I mean, it was left and right. TK this, TK that. I mean, I couldn't scream because I'm in an apartment. So I took to Twitter and basically just all caps everything. And that was just me yelling. So, Team Caliber 2017 CWL Dallas champions. I really don't think anybody expected this. Now, you know, I'm a big fan, and, you know, I always want them to win. You know, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I expect them to, like, place, you know, just win the whole thing. But, you know, I wanted them to do good this year. I said this was going to be their year. And I'm so happy I don't have to eat my words, because they proved it. They got 2 new guys who are, you know, they're aggressive in their own way. You know, Kenny's aggressive and rushing and, you know, putting the heat on the team. Chino's aggressive. He stays back with the AR, but he can lay the rounds down on him. So, you know, I'm happy with the changes. Now, I do miss the OG TK guys, but, you know, you always got to change up, and they change for the better. So, I mean, I really don't know. They didn't talk a whole lot about it behind the scenes. They kind of kept it on the low, but it was obviously for a good reason. So, but I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that super proud, TK all day. They came in and they took it by storm, took everyone by surprise, proved a lot of people wrong, and that's a good feeling. That's a really good feeling, and it was a well-deserved win. Now, GG's to all the other teams, you know, Optics, Splice, to everybody else that TK played against. So, you know, I show respect for all our teams. You know, I'm not going to bash on them because, you know, a team like TK, who had a reputation for not placing so well, just came in and just cleared the room, basically. But, so, you know, mad respect and GG's to the rest of the teams. But TK all day took this competition, took it, and they didn't give up. And I'm sorry this is dragging on. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm almost done, I promise. But take from this, you know, so, like, okay, this is kind of what I took from it, and I hope you guys did too. Don't ever give up, okay? TK struggled for 5 years. For 5 years to try to, you know, to even, you know, like, not just to win the whole CWL, but to even place higher, because for a while there, they were struggling, but they didn't give up. You know, they didn't, you know, say to hell with it. You know, none of them left. They changed roster. They changed tactics, and they came back after IW. When, you know, they came, once World War II came out, they got into it, and they practiced and practiced, and they won CWL. So, take from it is don't give up. You know, keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you're going to reach the top. And it may take you a while. Like I said, it took TK 5 years, and they finally did it. So just perseverance, keep pushing through whatever you're doing, and you are going to reach new limits, and you're going to prove people wrong. And you make people happy, and you might piss some people off, but you know what? That's okay. If you do that, it means you're doing something right. So I'll end this video now. I'll end this long-ass rant. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm just really excited that my boys at TK finally came through and won a huge, huge event. I mean, okay, it's probably not the hugest event, but it's up there. I mean, it's up there in terms of, you know, importance. So for them to win this, it's a really big win for them. A big win for the fans too. You know, I'm sure some people were losing hope, but we all stayed strong and we all, you know, kept together, gave them reassurance, and they finally did it. They finally did it. It took 5 years and they did it. So I'm all done rambling now. I apologize. I'm officially done. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell so that you know when I put up a video, you can't miss it. Because I know sometimes these sub boxes like to get a little messy and glitchy because you know how YouTube is. They try to screw everybody over, but we don't want that. So turn that bell on so when I upload, it'll tell you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, and TK all motherfucking day.
I will never falter, I'll stand my ground. You'll fake, I will